Nathan insisted on driving me home. My parents had left the pack house looking stressed and worried, my mother still dabbing at her eyes with a tissue. Alpha Jerome had pulled Nathan aside for what looked like a serious conversation, while I stood there awkwardly, trying to figure out where to put my hands. Pockets? Cross my arms? Just let them hang? Why was standing still so complicated? Now I was in Nathan's car, a sleek black SUV that smelled like leather and his cocoa scent, watching the trees blur past the window. He hadn't said much since we left. Just asked for my address and started driving. The silence was comfortable for me. I was good at silence. It was the talking part that always got messy. "You're quiet," Nathan said finally. I glanced at him. I'm always quiet. "Are you upset?" I considered the question. Was I? My chest felt tight. My shoulders were tense. But was that upset or just tired? "I don't know," I said honestly. "Probably. That would make sense given the circumstances." He made a sound that might have been a laugh or a sigh. Hard to tell. "You do that a lot," he said. "Do what?" "Analyze your emotions instead of just feeling them." "That's the whole point of alexithymia," I said. "I can't just feel them. I have to figure them out. It's like doing math when everyone else just knows the answer instinctively." He was quiet for a moment, processing. We turned onto my parents' street. "Can I come in?" he asked. "Or would you rather be alone?" I thought about it. My parents were probably home by now, probably waiting to have another conversation about my inadequacy as a Luna. The idea of facing that alone versus with Nathan beside me. "You can come in," I said, "but my mother might cry again. Fair warning." Noted. We pulled into the driveway. My father's car was there. Great. Family discussion round 2. Nathan came around to open my door before I could do it myself. "You don't have to do that," I said. "I know," he replied. "I want to." Want? Such a simple word. People wanted things all the time. I wanted things too. Good grades, a decent cup of coffee, to finish my anime queue. But the way he said it felt different, like it meant something more. My wolf stirred in my head, pleased with the attention. At least one of us knew how to enjoy this whole mate thing. We walked to the front door. I could hear voices inside. Arguing? No. Discussing. My mother's higher pitch, my father's lower rumble. And was that Jackson? Oh no. They'd called a family meeting. Without me. About me. Nathan must have heard it too because he squeezed my hand. "Want me to go in first?" "And what? Announce that the emotionally defective Luna has arrived?" I pushed open the door. "I can handle my own family." Everyone stopped talking the moment we entered. My mother, father, Jackson, Cameron, and, fuck me, Taylor and her mate Abel were all in the living room. This was worse than I thought. Taylor never came to family discussions unless it was serious. "Alex," my mother started, "we were just talking about how I'm going to ruin Nathan's reputation as alpha," I said. "Or was it about how I'm a risk to the pack?" Cameron winced. Jackson looked at the floor. "Yeah, I'd guessed right." "Honey, we're concerned," my mother said. She'd stopped crying at least. Small mercies. "This is a huge responsibility. Being Luna isn't just a title, it's a role. You have to connect with pack members, help them through difficulties, be emotionally available." "All things I'm terrible at," I finished. "I know." "Then why are you fighting this?" Taylor spoke up. Of course she did. Perfect Taylor with her perfect mate and perfect emotional range. Why not just step aside? Let Nathan find someone who can actually do the job? Nathan's hand tightened around mine. I could feel his wolf pushing at the surface. Angry. Protective. Taylor, my father said sharply. That's enough. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking, Taylor continued. She looked at Nathan. No offense, Alpha. We're honored you're mated to our family. But Alex has never cared about the pack. She left the first chance she got. She doesn't come to gatherings. She doesn't participate in rituals. And now we're supposed to believe she's going to suddenly care enough to be Luna? The static in my chest got louder. Was that anger? Hurt? I couldn't tell. My hands were shaking slightly. That was new. Alex has alexithymia, Nathan said. His voice was controlled, but there was steel underneath. That doesn't mean she doesn't care. It means she processes emotions differently. Differently? Abel spoke up. He'd been quiet until now. Or not at all. Because from where I'm standing, she doesn't look upset by any of this. Her whole family is worried, and she's just blank. I looked at Abel. Really looked at him. He was right. I could feel my face. It was neutral. Relaxed, even. While everyone else in the room looked stressed or concerned or worried, I looked like I was waiting for a bus. I am upset, I said. The words felt strange in my mouth. Foreign. I think. My chest is tight. My hands are shaking. I feel something. I just don't know what to call it. That's not good enough, Taylor said softly. Luna isn't just about you, Alex. It's about everyone. How are you going to help a wolf through grief when you can't even identify your own emotions? Silence. Because she had a point. Didn't she? How was I supposed to be there for pack members when I couldn't be there for myself? We'll figure it out, Nathan said. Again. That phrase was becoming his default response to everything. We'll figure it out. Like it was that simple. With respect, Alpha, Jackson said carefully. Maybe you two need time to actually get to know each other. Alex just got home. You just became Alpha. This is all moving very fast. The mate bond doesn't wait for convenience, Nathan replied. I know that, Jackson said. But maybe Alex could stay for a few weeks? Get to know the pack again? See if this is actually something she wants? I felt Nathan tense beside me. Felt his wolf bristle through the bond. He didn't like that suggestion. Didn't like the implication that I might not want this. Want him. The problem was, I didn't know if I wanted this. How could I want something when I couldn't even identify what I was feeling about it? I have school, I said. Finals are in 3 weeks. You could do online classes, my mother suggested. Just for a little while. Give yourself a chance to adjust. I don't do well with online classes. I need the structure, the lab work. My voice was getting flatter, more monotone. It always did when I was stressed, or possibly upset, or maybe anxious. Fuck if I knew. Alex, Nathan said quietly. Can we talk? Privately? I nodded. We excused ourselves and went upstairs to my room. My half-pink, half-lilac childhood room with anime posters on my side and Taylor's old boy band posters on hers. Very Luna-like. Very alpha mate appropriate. Nathan closed the door and leaned against it. Are you okay? You keep asking me that, I said. I keep not knowing the answer. Try, he said. Please, just try to tell me what you're feeling right now. I sat on the bed, closed my eyes, tried to sort through the mess in my chest. My heart is racing. There's pressure behind my eyes. My throat feels tight. My stomach is wrong. Not painful, just wrong. I open my eyes. Is that upset? Angry? Scared? I don't know. All of the above? Nathan crossed the room and sat beside me. The mate bond, he said. Can you feel it? Right now? I nodded. It's like a tug, a pull, toward you. My wolf is more aware of it than I am. She likes you a lot. He smiled slightly. My wolf is pretty fond of you too. He took my hand, placed it on his chest. His heart was beating fast. This is what I feel when I'm near you. Excitement, anticipation, nervousness because I want you to like me back. I do like you, I said. I think. You smell good. You're attractive. You haven't been mean to me. That's basically my criteria for liking someone. His smile faded. Alex, this is more than liking someone. We're mates. The moon goddess chose us for each other. That means something. What does it mean? I asked. Explain it to me, in concrete terms. He looked surprised. You want me to explain the mate bond? Yes, because everyone keeps talking about it like I should just know what it means. But I don't. So explain it. Break it down. Nathan was quiet for a moment, thinking. It means we're meant to be together. We complete each other. You're my other half. I frowned. I don't understand what that means. Other half of what? You're a complete person. I'm a complete person. How does putting us together make us more complete? It's a feeling, Nathan said. He was starting to sound frustrated. When I'm near you, everything feels right, like pieces clicking into place. But what pieces? I pressed. What specifically clicks into place? Give me something concrete. I can't, he said. It's not concrete. It's emotional. It's spiritual. It's nothing I can understand, I finished. Because it's all based on feelings I can't identify. He ran a hand through his hair. You're analyzing this like it's a chemistry problem. Because that's how my brain works, I said. I need logic, structure, cause and effect. You're asking me to just feel something I don't know how to feel. I'm asking you to try, he said. His voice was rising now. Actually rising. Was he getting angry? I'm asking you to meet me halfway. To want this. To want us. I don't know if I want it, I said honestly. I don't know if I can be what you need, what the pack needs. I don't know if I can be Luna. You're my mate, Nathan said. That makes you Luna. It's not optional. Isn't it? I stood up, needing space. What if I go back to UCLA? What if I finish school and get a job in California? What then? Then we'll be apart, he said flatly. Is that what you want? I want to finish my degree, I said. I want to have a career. I want to live my life. And what about me? What about us? I don't know. The words came out louder than I intended. I don't know what I want because I don't know what I feel. I met you 4 hours ago, Nathan. 4 hours. And everyone's expecting me to just, what? Give up everything I've worked for? Move back here? Play Luna to a pack that already thinks I'm defective? No one thinks you're defective, he said. Yes, they do. You heard Elder Marcus. You heard my own sister. I'm a risk. I'm emotionally unavailable. I'm not fit for this. My voice was shaking now. Or was I shaking? My whole body felt wrong, disconnected. Nathan stood and reached for me, but I stepped back. Don't. Don't what? Don't touch me. Don't make this harder. Don't. My throat closed up. The pressure behind my eyes was stronger now. Was I going to cry? I couldn't remember the last time I cried. Actually cried, not just got watery eyes. Alex, Nathan said softly, I'm not trying to make this harder. I'm trying to make this work. By pushing me? By asking me to feel things I can't feel? By expecting me to just abandon my life because the moon goddess decided we should be together? I'm not asking you to abandon anything, he said. I'm asking you to consider compromises. Maybe we could... Compromises, I repeated. Like what? I do online classes I hate. I commute back and forth and fail out because I can't focus. I give up my research opportunities. Or I could visit you, he suggested, on weekends, when I can get away. You're an alpha. You can't just leave your pack every weekend. Then what do you suggest? His frustration was clear now. Even I could hear it in his voice. Because from where I'm standing, you're not even trying. You're just listing all the reasons why this won't work. Because I'm being realistic, I said. Someone has to be. Realistic? He laughed. It wasn't a happy sound. You call this realistic? We're mates, Alex. We're bonded for life. That's not going to change whether you're in California or here. The bond doesn't care about geography. Then why does everyone care where I am? I shot back. If the bond is so strong, why does it matter if I finish school first? Because a pack needs their Luna, he said. Not eventually. Now. They need to see you, connect with you, learn to trust you. They don't trust me, I said. They made that very clear. Then help them trust you. Spend time here. Let them get to know you. I don't want to spend time here, I said. The words hung in the air. True and terrible. I left for a reason, Nathan. I don't fit here. I never have. His face changed. Hurt? Anger? Disappointment? I couldn't tell, but I knew it wasn't good. So that's it? You're just going to run back to California and pretend this didn't happen? I'm going to finish my degree, I said. What happens after that? I don't know. I need time to think. Time to think, he repeated. About whether you want me, whether you want us. Yes. He stared at me for a long moment. Then he nodded. Okay. Think about it. But Alex, the bond is going to get stronger. The distance is going to hurt. You can analyze it all you want, but eventually, you're going to have to make a choice. He walked to the door, stopped with his hand on the handle. I waited years for you, he said quietly. I can wait a little longer, but I won't wait forever. He left. I heard his footsteps on the stairs, heard the front door open and close, heard his car start and drive away. I sat back down on the bed. My chest hurt. Actually hurt. Sharp and aching and impossible to ignore. My throat was tight. My eyes burned. My hands were shaking harder now. This was upset. Had to be. I'd just pushed away my mate and now I was upset about it. Or maybe I was relieved. Maybe the tightness was relief that I didn't have to pretend anymore. Maybe the ache was just stress leaving my body. Maybe I felt nothing at all and my body was just reacting to the situation like it was supposed to. I lay back on the pink and lilac comforter and stared at the ceiling. My wolf whined in my head. She was upset. Definitely upset. She wanted to go after him, wanted to apologize, wanted to make it right. But I didn't know how to make it right when I didn't even know what wrong felt like. My phone buzzed. A text from Becca. How's the alpha ceremony? Meet any cute wolves? I laughed. It came out wet and strange. I touched my face. It was damp. Oh. So I was crying. Good to know. I didn't respond to Becca. Instead, I opened my chemistry notes. Finals in 3 weeks. I had studying to do, equations to solve, problems that actually had clear answers. But the numbers kept blurring. The formulas wouldn't stick. All I could think about was Nathan's face when I said I didn't want to stay here. Footsteps on the stairs. My mother appeared in the doorway. Alex? I didn't look at her. He left. I saw. She came in, sat on the edge of the bed. Do you want to talk about it? No. Are you okay? I almost laughed. Everyone keeps asking me that. The answer is still the same. I don't know. She was quiet for a moment. Then, when I met your father, I knew immediately. The bond just made sense. Everything clicked. Good for you, I said. It came out harsher than I meant. I'm not trying to compare, she said. I'm just saying. Maybe it's okay that you don't understand it yet. Maybe it takes time. Time I don't have, I said. Everyone expects me to just know what to do. How to be Luna. How to be his mate. But I don't. And I don't think I ever will. My mother sighed. You're so much like your father. He processes things logically, too. It took him weeks to admit he loved me. Did you ever think he was broken? I asked. Because he couldn't express emotions the way you could? No, she said firmly. I thought he was different. And eventually, I learned his language. He learned mine. We met in the middle. Nathan wants me to meet him in the middle, I said. But I don't know where the middle is. I don't know how to get there. Then maybe you figure it out together, she said. When you're ready. Not when everyone else thinks you should be ready. She left. I closed my eyes, tried to sleep. Couldn't. My wolf wouldn't settle. The bond tugged at my chest, uncomfortable and insistent. Missing him already. Stupid bond. Stupid moon goddess. Stupid emotions I couldn't understand. Eventually I got up, went downstairs for water. The house was dark. Everyone had gone to bed. I walked through the quiet rooms, drinking my water, trying to ground myself. That's when I heard voices from the back porch. Low. Quiet. I shouldn't have gone closer. Shouldn't have listened. But I did. Not ready for this, someone said. My father. She's barely ready to take care of herself, much less an entire pack. Give her time, Jackson's voice. She just needs to adjust. Time won't fix this, another voice. Elder Marcus. What was he doing here? I've watched this pack for 60 years. I've seen Lunas come and go. And I'm telling you, that girl is not fit to be Luna. She'll break under the pressure. And when she does, she'll take the alpha down with her. Silence. Then my father. What are you suggesting? I'm suggesting the alpha consider his options, Marcus said. The mate bond is sacred, yes, but so is the pack. If he has to choose between his mate and his people, well, we all know which choice a true alpha makes. More silence. I stood frozen in the dark kitchen, water glass in my hand, those words echoing in my head. Not fit to be Luna. She'll break. Take the alpha down with her. The glass slipped from my fingers. It shattered on the tile floor. The voices outside stopped. The porch door opened. My father, Jackson, and Elder Marcus stared at me standing there in the broken glass, water pooling around my bare feet. Alex, my father started. But I was already moving. Back up the stairs. Into my room. Door closed. Locked. I slid down to sit with my back against it. And finally, I could name what I was feeling. It was shame. Hot and heavy and suffocating. I was ashamed. What's your verdict? Should the pack accept her? Or do they have a point? Don't leave without subscribing. Episodes drop every day, and trust me, you'll want to stay for the next one.